Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vladimiro Di Vito, and I want to apologize before for my English if I do some mistake, because as you can tell, I'm foreign, I'm Italian from Rome, and very close to the Vatican. But in time, I changed everything about my life. Because the life, the journey, the lesson that sometimes can be a pleasure lesson or a very, very, very hard lesson. What I did is 18 years now that I'm in America. It's 12 years that I deal with a chain reaction of event. Someone for misfortune, but I don't blame nobody. Someone else for myself, I blame totally myself. And the only way to survive for me was change. I don't want to be a rhetorical thing, but my big change happened when, unfortunately, in San Francisco, I was living there at the time, 2009. I have heart failure after a prior heart attack in a couple of years before, and I die. I have heart failure for maybe 6.53 minutes. Who they come to rescue me? People that they are, for me, they are angels. They follow the mission, and they don't judge. They try only to save life. They don't look at the color, the shape, nothing. And they risk their life every day. I'm so devoted to them because, as I say, they are angels. At the point that I ask at the time, and they give me Fire Academy. And I was 1 week there, they invited me. And of course, I wasn't able to jump, fire, blah, blah, blah. But logistically, I understand how they deal with their own life, their own family, their own. It was very interesting because you see these people serene, and you understand that there is something more. They go behind the human being need. Sometimes they have a superpower in what they do. So I moved from Italy in old age. Now I'm 54, and 1963, so I moved in 2001. 2001. Oh my God, the worst year unfortunately, of America for that horrible tragedy that happened with Twin Tower. And it seems a joke, but what saved my visa, my worker visa for moving America, was the difference of time. Here happened 9 o'clock, in Italy was 3 o'clock, the embassy Rome was open, and they stamped the last visa. I never was thinking that was able. One day, I was sad because America for me was everything, was the achievement of my life. I also have a family in Michigan, and every summer, at least for 30 times, my father, that was a wonderful man, was sending me for 2-3 months in visit to my family, my grandmother, and my sister, cousin, and uncle-in-law. So, I was in love with America. And I had kind of a wonderful experience in Italy, but sometimes they end up, for my insecurity, for my way to be too tender, sometimes too empathic with people, is very wrong. I wasn't able to say no to the people. So I was a travel agent, 13 years. I don't know why I destroyed, because they say I destroyed the friendship with the one of the partner, a girl, a woman. It was me, was my insecurity, was my, I don't know. I was seems that I didn't care about the job. It's not true, because I used to have already my way to deal psychologically with people and diplomatically with people. And at that time I used to have, I can say, nice charm. And the people at the end, they was believe me. They was believing the fairy tale that I try to sell them. Most of the time from one direction. They was coming out from the agency with totally another plan or travel. But they wasn't understand. They was understand because the other partner, there was schematic, a rule. They need to follow everything. They didn't understand that travel agent is a kind of art work. It's not a big salary, but make you content. Because you sell, you feel a kind of wizard. You make people dream, you make people smile. It can be a funeral every 3,000. But otherwise, it's only smile, excitement, a good energy that you take in you. But after I was lose my energy for all these mental trip that was only mine. Okay, so after what I did, I was a little coward without saying nothing. I become, I wasn't clear with them. I say I found a new job, and there is a secretary who will take my place, and I got to do this new job. And the new job was pharmaceutical sales in Naples. Another adventure. I change life, I change a friend, I change status, but what I want to say that I change myself a lot. Self-confidence, everything. And my portfolio was growing. A few antibiotics, a full formula for the hospital, for the key infant, and I contract chickenpox at 4 years old. That is a funny thing. That in August, the day of my holiday for 1 month, I was in the house full of these people screaming and yelling with no air condition. But this was another lesson of my life. Yes. So there was a 4 or 5 year, I can say, I had status in Naples. In Naples, we know very well that there is a kind of is a city in Italy, but it's not Italy. Have a kind of the juridically it's built in different way from normal from normal law. And I appreciate a lot. I don't want to go in details. I don't want to say nothing, but the world will be better if will be in that way, with loyalty, of course, decency, of course, what you listen, you forget. Stop. No comment anymore. What's happened? Was Christmas? Something wrong happened. They tried to steal money in a pharmacy. They come in with a big motorcycles, 2 kids, with the gun. They point the gun in my forehead. My adrenaline rush. What happened? I was push the gun. I was look at them. Totally, I risked to blow out my brain, but didn't happen. Didn't happen because maybe adrenaline rush or some angel, did watch for me. But from that day, I snap. The portfolio was big, and also, what's happened that my boss was too high maintenance at the point that I snap. I have a big crash, nervous crash, and I quit my job. I left my beautiful car. I left my Gucci, Dolce Gabbana, blah blah blah, super fashion couture stuff, because that kind of, because I was also medical advisor, so in that kind of field you must be doctor or more, because you're consultant. And I left for a travel. I went to visit a friend of mine in Colombia. Oh my God! And he was working for United Nations, my friend. I was more than 1 month. I refreshed my brain. I started to think, America. I said, I don't care. I can go in all ways. But no, I was lucky. I was lucky because a friend of a friend gave me a chance to get sponsored from a 5-star restaurant. In a blink of eyes, I was inside this Jurassic airplane that took off. Destination, Detroit, Michigan. You say Detroit, oh my God. Well, I was working 5-star restaurant in a nice area. The suburban is really beautiful. At the time, the downtown was horrible. It was a ghost. But the people, they was wonderful, white and black. Also, I'm a person that I think I can adjust in all kind of situation, society, culture, because I travel all world, and primary thing, I didn't travel as a tourist. I travel as a traveler. So I try to absorb the culture, try to absorb everything in the last of few days. In every place I go. So when the people they ask me what is your favorite place, I don't have answer. Because each place is unique. Each place is beautiful. Each place is powerful. Each place is colorful. But for me, America. Okay. Bling bling. Thank you for fly Northwest Airline. I was on the runway of the airport of Metro Airport of Detroit. I introduced myself to the restaurant, beautiful restaurant. And he told me, of course, the owner, he told me, Vladimiro, listen, your English is not as good that you can deal with a table, because we have here very important people that can be Ford president, vice president Chrysler, and celebrity. And say we want waiting 3 months, no problem, because I realized that I was ego. I realized that I was charming. I realized that I was using that charming as a tool for have control and manipulation of people, without realize, because I was thinking to be a pure. I wasn't. I wasn't at all. Maybe I was a little evilish, without realize. So my intent wasn't bad, was finalized to give something good, but in my way. So don't work in this way. So I say, yes, I want to do busboy because they need a lesson of humility. I start. My co-worker busboy was one Pakistan, one from Nepal. Yeah, they was wonderful guy. And of course we was the last of the train. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. My English improved. My service improved. My charming was there. still. And so this owner, that he was too fair with me. I don't know why. And 3 months later, I asked, can I start to, do you want to see me to serve one table of 2? And we see what's going on. He said, no, we wait. Okay. And they came 2 guys from Italy. One was assistant nurse, no English at all. Another one was good and smart, was in the field for years. These guys, immediately, the assistant nurse was put with the table, with no English, with another waiter that was do translation for him. I felt a little, oh my God, now I'm a humble person. Why happened to me this? So one day I tried to talk with him. Maybe it wasn't a good day for him, I don't know. His problem it will be. Can be in peace and bless him. But he put me down as never, I say never human being did before. I went there. I say, sir, I saw that now you have this kind of new arrival. I think that maybe you can align me with him, maybe more. But I didn't say, I want to stay human. You know what he told me? You more than the bus boy you can do in the life. When I was already, I have a bachelor in engineer civil. I was flight attendant for 2 years. 13 years travel agent, travel all world. A 5-year pharmaceutical science. Well, at that point, I felt a knife, of course virtual, that totally cut my stomach. From that day, I felt zero. I felt put down. I felt that I was a loser, I was a fail, blah, blah, blah. And my body started act like that. I started to feel good at the point that I went to the doctor, thanks to my auntie. They told me, come with me. There is an Indian doctor. They are very, very good. I trust a lot to this thing. It just touched me. I have a little pain here. He say, you gotta go in the ER, otherwise the night you die. Maybe it was healer too, of course. And so the risk was to have an hemorrhage in the night. He says 70% stress, not acceptance of yourself. I knew what it was. It was a beautiful Crohn's disease. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Of course, I don't blame on him. I think that today it happened. Okay, I go in the hospital, immediately in surgery. Oh my God, it was painful. Oh my God. Okay. I didn't go back in that restaurant anymore because I found a little angel that is still my friend, Marcello. Say hi. Friend, manager, a wonderful person inside, out, and professionally. That took me under his wing. And he created me professionally. Now, he have, unfortunately, a cancer. He invite you, everybody, to send love and light to this person. And so Marcello was very, very important at the point that what I did. He left for Seattle. I followed him for Seattle with my wall. And I started Seattle. Oh my God, how much I talk. I need to start. Make story short. short. Make story short. And the first few months there was hard. It was rainy. I was depressed. My friend in Detroit, it was very big friend, and I was a shell. Work, couch, till one night they forced me to go in a club on Sunday for kind of 80 music, disco. I said, okay. Was 18 years old, let me go. I will leave 2 hours, remember. I went there. Come next to me a guy that was very intimidating, actually. He was a black guy. He was dressed very well. We started talking, blah, 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 blah. And he was very, very sweet, but at the same time, tall, muscle, well spoken. I say, maybe I found a friend. He said, yes, I can teach you Seattle. I can teach you that Seattle is not too bad. I can make you fall in love for Seattle. He did, because from that day, we see enough time at the point that I start to have heart problem. He told me, well, I have a nice house somewhere in Seattle. I think that is more convenient for you. Come to live with me at the least till you don't find the apartment that you like. Also, I can monitor you for my illness. In fact, one night I have the first big heart attack. He saved my life. He bring me in the hospital. It was an experience. Oh my God, it was an experience. Think that you need to die. You feel the cold in your bones. So also at the time, sorry, I didn't have nothing as belief, faith, and that they were strong. I was confused. I didn't know what to follow. The Vatican, I don't know. I want to follow Buddhism. I don't know where to start. Everything was out of range for me. By the way, they say my life, I start to live in this house. Everything was okay. Blah 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 blah. One night he felt sick. We went in the hospital. He went in coma. I was sick already before. I was desperate. He was the only family that I was here. I was alone. And it was 15 days. And Vladimiro, with no religion, confused, blah, 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 what he did. When the doctor said that they need to take away the tube, because the oxygen was at 20%. Nothing. I start to cry. As a baby, I say, please don't kill my friend. It's our drama, Italian drama, passion. What I did, I went into chapel at night. I saw a book. He wrote a letter, I remember, to Padre Pio. So now he's a saint in Italy with stigmata. I told him if he was able to save the life of this person, wasn't a problem for me to have 2 years of hell. I signed, my tears, they was going there. The day after, they called me at work. They say, come. I was working outside Seattle. I come in. I cry because I knew what to expect. The doctor come to me with a smile and said, don't cry, come with me in the room. Look at the machine. I look very, because I wasn't able to see nothing for my tears. I look again. I said, did you see the oxygen? from 20% to 90. But we saved the guy. I don't know how that happened. But these guys will end up on the wheelchair, or Canepe will be blind, I can't talk anymore, I will be touched in the brain. You see, I don't care. The important that is my family, I will take care. In the possible, my possibility, I will take care. Also, at the time I was making big bucks. So I had to go with the tube. He looked at my face. Sweet, you have to change as a shark. He told me. You are not a Vladimiro. You are an evil priest. Why I didn't take the gun and shot your head? I say, wow, he come out from the coma is normal. It's normal, this kind of behavior. Okay, so I decided to sleep there. They give me the little bed on the floor. And this guy started talking during the night. Oh my God, he was talking Latin. Now I need to tell you that he was British African American guy. Now British just because he born there, immediately infant, he came in America. I say, what a minute, you know Latin. Why? I know Latin because I hate Latin, but I studied for years at school. I called my mom. I say, Mom, oh my God, I'm so scared. She said, why? My friend talk Latin. He talk about the Vatican. He talk about this. Oh my God, I don't want to think about. And my mom reassured me and told me, Vlad, don't worry. Oh, Benedict the mom. Don't worry because people in coma sometimes they come out from the coma and they can do things like that. Also, he's a very intelligent guy, so I take for granted. From that day, I was mad because this guy started to look at me as an enemy. He became my stalker. But I don't talk a stalker or call at phone. Stalker that he was planning my end. In all ways. He took away all around me, isolated me with friend because he attacked violently the friend. He never touched me. He treated me as a king. But I did the impossible thing. House burned, and I was so stressed out with the court, the judge, investigator. This for 2 years because I was stubborn. I was thinking to take back my situation. It was the first big failure of my life. And one day the prosecutor called me with the judge in private conversation. They told me, Mr. Di Vito, you gotta go. Because we don't know next. We are worried for your life. One night, only my clothes. The police escorted me until Tacoma. Bye-bye. I see where I'm going. Guys, you can believe. You can believe. I used to have a friend in East Bay Area. I called him. Unfortunately, he said, I live in the dependance of one big house of 2 friends of mine. You can come. I can assist you until you don't walk with your own feet. Another age. I went there. Start new Oh, I start my new nightmare. Well, I can tell you now. I can tell you now. Also, I decide to stamp at this point of my life, go forward, tell you beautiful thing happened to me, everything I gain in knowledge, consciousness, in awakeness, thanks to what? Because deserve for you guys, because you don't want to listen to my story. You know, my story can be the story of everybody. Okay? So, after I come back to my misery, you'll see that we are faithful. We believe in something, in universal love. Can be God, can be Lord, can be Buddha, can be Ganesh, can be whatever you like. Many songs, one word. You know what I mean? Love. For today, I think I know you enough. So, I let you go. I gotta go. And it's it. By the way, you can follow me if you want it. I'm in WordPress. I'm in Facebook. I'm in Twitter. I am in blog. And my name is easy. It's Vladimiro Di Vito. It's Vladimiro. My last name is Di Vito. It's Divito. My mail, if you need something, if you need some advice, something, because I can change your destiny, I can give all the advice, is Miro De Vito, is MIRO gmail.com. I give you my phone number too. My phone number is 206-856-6192. You need to understand that I know the black and white almost of every penny. So I'm an expert of domestic violence, or the abuse, the modern slavery, and the all kind of problem. Because, you know, from my misadventure, tragedy, I didn't sit and blame others on me. Oh my God, morning. No, I take my lesson. As a real fighter, I fight until all my misery that was become a piece of gold for my life. Okay? So, what I can say, Namaste. That the universe bless you all, e nel nome del Padre, e del Figlio, e dello Spirito Santo. Amen. Because we have Jesus, I believe a lot in Jesus. Okay, Vladimiro, say hi to everybody. Thank you for listening to my introduction as a person. And next time, we approach in a little different way, because I don't want to annoy you guys, okay? And you can see my smile now. And I love you everybody, because I commit myself to the universal love already a long time ago. And I'm serene. I'm serene in my thing. I'm in work in progress. I hope for everybody the best. If you have a problem with health, don't feel sick. Let the body healing with your brain. Okay? Positivity. If you have some loss, remember that it's temporary. Because the loss go for a little travel. And sooner or later, there is synchronicity, and you guys recross the way, or with soul, or whatever. And for the guys, a girl that they think they don't have family, the father don't like her, the mama don't like her, guys, we have only that. One time they're dead, they don't come back. And there is no father, there is no mother that don't have a right reason for them, of course, at the moment, and thinking to do the best in her worst and good for the best of the kids. So, you guys, doesn't matter, cherish. We have that one. And we embrace the cross, good and bad. And don't forget to say, I love you. To your family, to your parents, to your sibling, to your friend, and to the universe. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. Tomorrow we'll do another one, Because every day. Okay? Because I need to arrive at a point to start to give you some awakeness, some way to open yourself, take away the insecurity from you, and take away lots of tips. Again, 206-856-6192. MIRODIVITO@gmail.com. I hope someone writes to me. Namaste. Amen. Ciao, ciao.